We are back with more Wavelength Wednesdays. It is not Wednesday, but we are close. We're just going to jump right in. We are going to introduce our four wonderful guests. Woo!
I'm Austin. Hi.
I'm Charlie. How you doing?
Thomas.
And who's in the leftmost seat?
The bird.
The bird.
The bird.
It is the word.
So we ran into a slight issue where not all of our contestants are here, as you might be able to see. And as entertaining as the bird most likely will be, instead I am just going to fill in for that seat when necessary. So we are going to have a lot of trust and faith that I do not cheat and look at the screen every single round. But we'll see. We'll see. So I think we should just hop right into it. We are dividing it into red team and blue team. Me and Austin are the red team. You can tell by my red shirt. And Charlie and Thomas are the blue team because they both have blue on their shirts.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
I organized that, yes.
We were told what the dress code was.
Yeah, Charlie was halfway here and I went, turn your ass around and get a blue shirt.
I'm wearing red.
Okay, so we are gonna start with the blue team. So Charlie, if you would like to take a card.
All right. Let's see what we got. Interesting. All right. Kind of an easy one to start with. Got loved and hated.
Okay.
So on this side is loved, and this side is hated. Mark, don't look.
My eyes are closed, my lips
Wait,
are sealed.
No one look. Not even chat. No chat.
Chat, turn off stream.
All right, wait.
Come
All
on,
of Corey, leave.
All right. Got it. Okay. Let me think.
Mods, ban Corey.
All right, everyone's good to look again.
I'm looking.
What do you love or hate? Let me think.
Or is it something that I know you love or hate?
True.
The possibilities are truly endless.
This is kind of a tricky one, honestly. All right, I'm gonna go with with Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
All right, swap me, brother.
Okay, Jimmy Neutron, definitely a beloved show. Maybe not the most beloved show ever. It's not airing anymore for a reason, but it was certainly in our childhood.
It was there. It was
So
right.
we're definitely not hated. Definitely not hated. Is it the best show ever?
Yes.
Remember, he didn't.
Yeah,
look.
teammate.
Whoa, hey.
But I'm gonna give it. It's got some good heart. The movie where Sheen pees in the shower.
Oh, is he the one who
While
started
the
that?
parents, what?
He's the one who started peeing in the shower. No one had done it before then.
Nobody thought to do it.
Everyone's like, this is so easy.
Well, the pants came alive during the movie.
It was crazy.
All the parents left. And they fly into space. I'm leaving it with where I am.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, so Austin, we do the 50-50 now. And, you know, I'm over here, so you have full control, but I would say there is no way in fucking hell that Jimmy Neutron is more loved than where Thomas put it.
More
I would say it is to your left. It is more hated than that.
I love Jimmy Neutron, but
It's a good
I don't think it's that loved by the general populace, unfortunately.
This is a show where
I didn't know if we were going.
Now, if we're talking about Planet Sheen,
when closing the lockers in one of the character animations, the locker phased completely through another character's head, and somebody asked the guy who worked on it, like, why did that happen? And he goes, because no one cared. That's why. No one gave a shit.
I mean, you can't forget like the lovable names of Goddard, Carl Weezer, the dad who loves pies, the MILF mom.
Hugh Neutron, Thomas? All right, let's reveal it.
reveal it.
Ooh, okay.
We were in similar mindsets.
Yeah.
That is going to be 1 point for Team Red. Put it on the
love photos.
board. Put it on the board.
We got 1 point on the board.
And that is going to be a big 0 for Team Blue.
I almost fell out of the sea. I was so excited.
Okay.
So amped to be winning.
Awesome. Well, let's cover it back up. And Austin, you can take a card, and the red team will have a go.
Time to look at the family photos behind Mark's head.
Also, Mark, should we be looking at you, or does that make like a weird sight line? Okay, cool.
You can look at me. That's fine.
We've got
No, wait, I forgot.
bad
Yeah,
movie,
Fun yet?
good movie.
Jimmy Neutron.
The one with the pants.
We're spinning. We're spinning. Mark, you better not look. I'm opening her up.
I'm gonna.
I gotta
stare in his
respin it.
eyes, make sure he ain't cheating.
All right. Y'all can look now. All right.
It's a thinking man's
Gotta
game.
think
Yeah.
of a good movie, bad movie. What movie does Mark
The terrible thing
either
is,
like or dislike?
you also don't think a movie Mark's actually watched.
You're making it sound like I don't watch many movies. I take offense to that.
You are notorious.
Perhaps.
Mark, have you seen?
You're not allowed to ask that. You have to just give a movie. I'm sorry. I know I'm digging my own grave.
I'm gonna rethink to something that's more.
Also, we've watched some movies together.
That was a while ago. Man.
Yeah.
Liam's thesis project.
All right. I'm going with The Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh.
Specifically that one scene where he goes, "Oh wait, you great big fat person."
It's been so long.
Let me put that up in the title.
The whole thing?
One specific quote for the
yeah.
good
Let me type
movie,
the whole
bad-
thing out.
Now, Mark, it's time for you to reveal. Have you seen this movie?
Have I seen Silence of the Lambs? Yes.
Cool.
Yes, I have. It was a while ago. It's actually required for the film program I went through.
Oh, good. Well, that is a correct film to have watched.
Yes. So, on the scale of good movie to bad movie, it's definitely on the good movie side. You know, I'm not
you
there
can tell me
to
to keep.
refute it.
You can tell me to keep
That is
going.
the
It's
good
just-
movie side.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
is
a
it?
good
Oh,
movie. Yeah,
okay.
bad
I had
movie,
I had
good
it
movie.
backwards.
No, I mean you're right.
What? All right, my cards are backwards, but it's too late to fix it. I was going off this chart that I had here, but the chart was backwards. But Thomas, put it down a little bit more. Bit more. Stop. I would say down a little bit more. 2 degrees. 2 degrees more. 2 degrees more than that. 2 degrees again. Hit him again. And stop. Right there. Right there. All right. I'm
2
locking it
degrees is a
in.
little much for me to think. Like,
I'm passing it to the blue team.
okay.
Good movie or bad movie. That's pretty high up.
It's notoriously a good movie.
It is. It is. It won like a ton of Oscars.
I think Mark's correct about not being the best movie.
It's not my favorite movie particularly, but we gotta think the specific line that Austin mentioned.
Yeah, you a great big fat person. Oh no.
What does Austin think Mark's Mark?
I've heard Austin say those words on repeat for 2 months.
Is this the kind of thing Austin would say for all the way to the end? Is this like Citizen Kane equivalent? I don't know. I mean, we could just go for statistics and just put it on the left. All right, let's leave it.
Yeah, I got. Like I say, I got to think on Austin's head.
Keeping it on the right. All right. Let's reveal it.
Love that movie.
Alright, I'm gonna be real. I didn't think that film was as good as that.
Well, you specified the line. That's
The line.
Okay, that's fair. Why? It is a classic.
I couldn't think of another movie.
Okay.
I just everything went out my head. I just remembered. Oh wait.
You could have picked a different card if you wanted.
Yeah, I could have.
when you're on the spot with cameras pointed at you, I get it.
Yeah.
That Bill guy scared me. I didn't like it.
Nobody got a point on that.
Okay.
So.
All right. That brings the score to red team still winning. Woo! Red team has 1 point. Blue team has 0. Okay. Thomas, you're already in position. Choose a card.
My sense of taste is bad, so I can't go with flavor. So I'm gonna go with boring topic that way, fascinating topic this way.
All right. You can pick 3 cards if you want, right? Is that still the rule?
Yeah, if you don't like the card that you get, you can just pick a new one. We're pretty casual
Spin that
here.
sucker.
Now I need everyone to look away.
All right, I'm looking away.
Ain't imbibing no cheetahs. Not my house.
It may look like I'm looking at my computer, but this is looking away.
You can feel free to pull your eyes back over here towards the real moneymaker.
We can look. We can look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look.
I just have to think of what I actually want to make as the answer now. Okay.
This can go a lot of ways.
Yeah, I'm trying to play off you, which makes it a tad bit more difficult for me.
I'm just like reading Wikipedia pages.
I know that's what really hurts my case.
The thinking is always the hardest part.
Yeah. It's also the hardest for me to keep entertaining.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to talk through it, because if I talk through it, then
Then you're not thinking.
You're delaying the thinking.
I'm delaying the thinking. I'm
How do
also
you
giving
think?
hints.
What do you think?
Charlie, I can't help but notice the Earth is flat in that photo on your shirt.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
comment?
I got this from NASA, so I think they're just trying to be scientifically accurate.
Okay.
Got something to say about that?
Let it be stated that the official opinion of this stream and all those on it is that the Earth is flat.
I mean, yeah, it's like a pancake. It's got a dome on top.
That's where the stars are.
Where the stars are.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
I mean, have you seen the episode of Smiling Friends?
It changes everything.
It changes everything. I'm gonna go with what do you call that thing that you tap and it makes a beat? There's like a little grid of them.
Oh, like
Bop it.
No.
Is it like a music sequencer thing?
Yeah. You tap it, it makes a little.
Like it's electronic.
Yeah.
Okay.
synth?
Like you hook it up to a computer.
It's like a synth board, but I didn't know if there was a specific name for the one that you tap.
There is a name. Like the little light up felt buttons, right?
Okay. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Launch keys?
Yeah, launch
Yeah,
keys.
launch keys,
Yeah,
thank you.
that's the word.
Launch keys user manual.
User manual.
Really makes you think.
I mean, I actually have downloaded and like have read through in chunks the Ableton user manual, and that's kind of interesting. But there's certainly more interesting things out there. Okay, well, we're talking about music production, so you're trying to err on the side of more interesting. But user manual, inherently not that interesting. So I'm gonna say it's on this side, this half, but in this quarter. Yeah.
Just gonna not look where he places it as to not make facial expressions.
So I'm gonna say,
Remember, showing emotion is cheating, so.
it's a sign of weakness. Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
All right.
I'm happy with that.
So, I'll let you make the final decision, Augie, but I'm going to say I think I know how Thomas plays this game. Thomas chose the most interesting thing you could think of for Charlie, which was launch keys, his special interest, and the least interesting thing you could think of, which is a user manual, meaning I believe it is dead center, meaning it's going to be to your right.
Okay.
I'll go with what Mark said.
That would be very difficult to do something right in the middle. Because you try to pick something boring, it becomes, unfascinating.
All right, let's reveal this sucker.
All right.
I better be right. I was so confident.
Let's go.
Okay, that's still a point.
I needed a little boring. I need just a little boring. And I'm like,
It occurred to me that I could have had the wrong, I could have reversed it. I could have been like, okay, it's on the boring side because of the user manual, but on the more positive side because, I have the mirror image.
yeah, it's my best way to think about taking that is just, taking something hyper specific for Charlie and then dialing it in.
Yep.
I did the wrong order.
Hey, you dialed in at least. You didn't see user manual and just stick with where your mixer goes.
That brings us to 2 points for the red team and still 0 for the blue.
So good at this game, man.
So, now I am going to leave my post and go pick a card over there.
That's smart.
Mark reference.
If you need to talk, I can
Yeah, anytime I need to talk, I'm going to be doing some variation of this. If you guys don't mind.
That's the guy from the tech booth.
It's going to be unhealthy on this side, healthy on this side. I'll control the cards when I get back over.
We could also say what you need us to.
Everyone look away. Everyone look away. Everyone's free to look.
Everyone loves a little bit of scuff in the morning.
Scuffed? This is how the professionals do it.
All right.
Okay, so unhealthy on this side, healthy on this side. I do actually need to think of something now.
Think about me, man. Think about me.
Dude, I'm thinking about you.
Think about you. And now I can't get copyright struck.
I am going to go with lightly buttered popcorn.
Lightly buttered. Now, if I know my popcorn, that's not too unhealthy, but it's not super healthy.
Popcorn's
Popcorn itself is rather healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a starch.
But the butter is where it gets some points on. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with, I think it's pretty much middle of the fucking road. It's a little not healthy. I'll put it there. I'll put it there.
Okay.
It's a little not healthy, but it's healthy. But it's a little not healthy.
You don't want to subsist on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be heavily buttered. Could be a lot of salt.
Just one more tick.
One little tick.
All right. All right.
What do you think?
I think Austin's pretty on the right track there. It's not a healthy object for sure.
I'm kind of feeling it's more healthy. Because I think butter isn't the worst thing for you. And it's lightly buttered. No mention of salt. And it's mostly popcorn.
I really want to ask if this butter is lightly salted or how salted the butter itself is.
Can't ask that. You can't ask that.
I ain't telling.
I'm not telling the salt content of the butter.
What brand of butter is this?
Can you believe it's butter?
Is this just oil? Is this random oil? Is this butter?
You ain't getting shit out of
Is
me.
this movie theater
You gotta
butter?
go with what I went with. I can't change my answer now.
I'm down to go with wherever you put. I don't have strong feelings. I think Austin's pretty on the mark.
Okay. I'm kind of feeling healthier. I think popcorn is one of the healthier snacks. And the butter adds a little bit of flavor, but it's not going to ruin it.
Okay.
So, you're okay with that?
I'm okay with it.
Okay. And we have statistics on our side, more space. Sorry if this costs us our first point.
Austin, reveal it.
Oh,
Look at that. Is that a 3?
That's
no. That is a 3.
And one for
God
us.
damn.
our
And 1
first
point.
You're only at 5 points so far? I thought you had more than that.
Okay.
not.
That brings
He
the
scored
score.
only on defense.
Oh, okay.
I'm so good
Score is
at
now
now finally got
5-1. But both teams are now on the board.
This is our first time actually landing in the spectrum.
Yeah.
We never claimed to be good at this game.
Despite making it our entire identity.
Lel. I just realized I never changed the stream title, so we still went live with the title being Ignore This. Which may explain
May
our
deter
lack of
people from
viewers.
like watching the stream.
It's reverse psychology.
Let me just change it to Watch This. A few exclamation points.
Watch this, actually. Haha.
No, I can just update it. Who cares? No one watches this.
I'm one of the people who would have been watching this.
Thomas, what are you doing? Get your phone.
Thomas, get out your phone right now.
Anytime we ask chat something, we're asking you.
Thomas just completely throwing us off in chat.
I'm here too. They tell me to look away, and I'm just.
All right, blue team, it is your turn, and you have some catching up to do. So I recommend choosing a good card.
I'll try.
Who would have thunk it?
Nah.
It's also on a delay,
Oh yeah.
so it makes it very difficult to use to cheat.
Okay. All right. Let me see. We just did that. We just did something. Look at that. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Need some variety. I just picked up this one.
Come on, man.
All right, going with this
There's
one.
only 3 cards in this deck, Charlie.
I can just remember streaming Just Cause 4, and we made the joke of just moderators jumping in chat, and I have to quickly ban ads.
Yeah, we haven't got any spam bots in chat yet. Kind of sad.
I'm going
Can we
with,
get spam bots in chat? Spam bots anybody?
Anyone trying to sell something in chat? Just make it interesting.
So I got unimportant and important.
Okay.
That makes you think.
Yeah.
That makes a good, big a good moment.
Yeah, big, very big. Contemplation. All right, everyone look away. Mark.
Looking away. Hurry up.
Mark's cheating. Thank you, Ben.
Somebody's on blue team's side.
Okay. Oh, I budged it. Wait, I'm gonna put it back where it was. That's where it was.
I don't gotta lay, man.
All right. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay.
Well, Charlie, thanks. Austin, I love your belt buckle.
Thank you.
I didn't actually see it earlier.
It says hogs are beautiful on it.
Commenting on Charlie's flat Earth shirt, so.
Okay.
Okay. We also have a pretty geographic thing going on. I got a compass on me.
Yeah. How about that? We're navigating our way to victory.
Navigating our way to the bottom.
Okay. This was an interesting placement. I really got to think about. But I got to be quick too.
One must ponder.
Yeah.
Modern day wizards pondering they orb.
You know what? Compasses.
Compasses.
Yeah.
Important versus unimportant. Huh.
Speaking of navigation.
Yeah, speaking of navigation, they're certainly important objects. Would I leave them where they currently stand? No. So they're definitely very important objects for life, travel and whatnot, but I don't think they're the most important thing while I think about it. Great for navigation. It was one of the things that sustained natural life for a while. Give it one little tick that way.
Are you locking in?
I think I'm feeling it. I think I'm feeling it pretty good.
What are you thinking, Mark?
I think it's
I'm thinking it's definitely more on the important side.
Definitely more on the important side.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe a little bit more, but Nowadays, it's not as important.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, is this historic or is this modern?
Yeah, that's
Much
what
to think about. I don't think Charlie was thinking that deep. I think he's probably going with historic in general. General impact of the compass.
the compass.
So I think it's a little more important. So I think, yeah.
All right, we'll just keep it on the side.
Yeah, we'll keep it. Yeah.
All right, let's
Reveal.
Holy shit, Charlie.
Okay, it's not that fucking important.
This is how he gets to work.
I forgot Charlie, somebody who notably.
He's got a compass and a sextant. he's like trying to like. He's got old nautical.
It was
maps.
very
They're-
Rows his way to the office.
My thought process before you try to defend yourself. It wasn't food, water, or shelter. You know, basic necessities to survive.
Notice it's not all the way.
That would have been.
It's not all the way.
Yeah, but if he had been all the way, you would have gotten 3 points.
Yeah, Charlie, elaborate on this answer a little bit.
I think in a historical context, compasses are like one of the most important inventions in history. We wouldn't be able to navigate across like oceans without it. We'd be stuck on whatever continent we're in. We couldn't navigate really any kind of far distances.
Everybody thought just go left. I mean, it's flat. How far can you go?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta debate whether oceans are real or not. I'm just going by like history books.
Okay.
So I mean, if I was thinking like oxygen would get us 3 points.
Agriculture, like there's a lot.
Agriculture would have been good. I was thinking like that along those lines.
You could have nailed at least 3 points.
Gravity, gravity along there. But I was like, what's like less
Atmosphere.
something that's not fundamental to our existence, but fundamental to like the development of society, And I think without compasses, we'd be a little screwed. Like we need them for like probably GPSs or something.
I was thinking. I
cargo ships.
was thinking a little bit more nowadays. Compasses are far less used.
Yeah, I mean,
I was keeping it in a more modern context. I should have thought of the historical significance.
Well, that does bring the scores 6-1. Now, there is an important rule that is in the rule books that we play by. You can still cover it. Which is you cannot win off of the 50-50 thing. You have to win by actually scoring it.
Okay.
Good.
Yes. So, we're not going to steal a win like that. Cool. That means it is Alston's turn.
Win right now.
It is entirely possible. If Alston picks a good card, this could be it. We all go home.
Just dream end 30
All
minutes
right.
in.
Bye guys.
We got underrated musician and overrated musician.
I should have said GPS. What was I thinking? That would have.
I
should've said,
certainly would have sent it higher.
That's like what I was thinking, like in that genre.
Yeah, I was thinking the little handheld compass
right.
that kind of teeters.
Everyone, avert your eyes.
So Mark's family's in a cowboy outfit in the picture I'm looking at.
What kind of intimidating?
You all can look now. All right. I gotta think. I gotta ponder.
Nice.
All right.
Can you move that? I need to see.
Yes, I can.
Thank
So-
you.
Put it on the side.
I'm going to say. I've got a good hint. Charles Mingus.
All right.
We killed the booth.
Charles Mingus.
You gotta think about me here.
Yeah. Okay. So, let me think about this. Underrated.
And he ain't saying shit.
He's not saying shit. He can't elaborate.
Charles Mingus.
I would say there is not a chance on this planet that Charles Mingus is an overrated musician. I don't know much about the guy, but I don't think he's overrated.
He's like Drake. Drake, Charles Mingus.
Thomas, can you move it all the way to the underrated side, and then lift me up 2 degrees? Right there. That's where I'm going. Locked in.
Locked in.
No, do we think he's
I mean, law. I think we have to play with statistics here.
Yeah, I mean, I actually like Charles Mingus.
He's a good musician.
Okay, wait. Now that I'm locked in, can you two tell me, is this a real musician that you two have heard of? This isn't a made-up fucking name.
No,
Who the fuck is Charles Mingus?
Charles Mingus is one of the best big band leaders.
Yeah,
Really?
he's like a jazz guy. Yeah.
You guys are lying to me.
No, look up Charles Mingus.
If I go to my like,
Yeah, I can say now that you're locked in.
Can we play some Charles Mingus? Okay.
you know Charles Mingus, right?
Why does he come
Charles
up right
Mingus?
away?
Yeah, of course we know
Charles
Charles
popular or something.
The moment you chose musician, I knew Mark was screwed.
Oh yeah, if there's one thing I know less than movies, it's musicians. Man, look at him. He's
This
Yeah,
this
that's
man
Charles Mingus.
has Chainsaw Man as his most played song, like 8 times over in Spotify.
I think he was in my like top 10 most listened to artists recently.
why?
I think he was top 5 last year.
Who the fuck is this guy?
He's
You
a
know, I'm
jazz.
stick with my answer. I still think Austin thinks he's underrated.
I think we have to go with where it is.
Yeah, I gotta go slightly more over.
I'm sorry, Austin.
All right. So I think he's underrated, but he's not that underrated.
I mean, he
I've
is
never
really
heard of the fucking guy.
Yeah, because you don't listen to music.
he's really acclaimed, honestly. He's really famous.
Critically acclaimed, but not talked about enough.
This genre. Really.
Yeah, he's like a
You have
legend.
to understand, from my perspective, I've never heard of the guy, and then I heard the name Mingus.
Now I know that sounds like an Austin made-up name, but you gotta think about where I get these from.
Watching your face go sink and go near pale white the moment Austin said that name, and then we started joking.
Charles.
And you're the only one here that doesn't know.
the only person in the room who doesn't know who the fuck Charles Mingus
One of
is.
his albums is called Mingus, 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 Mingus.
See, I didn't know that one.
Okay.
Admittedly, I didn't know that one.
Well, after that embarrassing round,
I recommend his 25-minute long song "Cumbia and Jazz Fusion."
I'll
I
check
like,
him out after stream.
I like Mingus Plays Piano and Black Saint and Sinner Lady. Those are my favorites.
I like Haitian fight songs.
It really feels like
That's a good one.
everyone's in on a joke besides me. That's what it feels like right
We were
now.
talking about this before we got here. We're like, what's a good name? Charles.
If I didn't have
Charles
Google
Mingus,
right
what kind of
next
songs
to
did he
me,
have?
but after that embarrassing round, that is going to bring the scores to red team 6, blue team 2.
Yeah, 2 points.
Anyone's
Working our way
game.
up in the
Anyone's
world.
game. All right, Thomas, to you.
I like to live on the edge. Hard to remember, easy to remember.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
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 He's underrated, but not that.
Charles Mingus will be our bid
I've
for a
been
while.
hoping I'd get like on the overrated side, and I would have had like an easy one. But then again, I guess Mark probably wouldn't have known that either. But like,
Possible.
See, that's the thing with overrated is you just name someone very popular.
yeah.
And your chances with Mark are so much better. Like I can't say any people out loud because otherwise I think we get canceled.
I'm just very biased when it comes to music.
True.
Easy to remember, hard to remember. Charles Mingus. I'll never forget the name now.
You should listen to some of the stuff. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll put it on stream. I'll get his DMCA strict.
Not my cup of tea, but I'm also not a big jazz guy.
Not a big Mingus man.
I'm a Mingus man. Mingus is where I draw the line for
He
jazz.
doesn't got the Mingus madness.
Noted.
I'm gonna go with the names of your middle school teachers.
Oh, interesting. Okay. How many middle school teachers do I even remember? Maybe like half of them or less. No offense.
Middle school teachers out there, you're not memorable.
That's definitely on the hard to remember side. But there are people that you've seen and spend a lot of time with, so I'm gonna go. It's like kind of feeling there. Yeah.
All right.
What are you thinking, Austin?
I'm thinking they're a little harder to remember, especially for Charlie. I only know like a couple of them just because they had stupid names.
I barely remember the names back then.
So yeah.
I remember the ones who were mean to me. So, I really could go either way. I think Charlie has a pretty good placement here.
You want to go?
I'll let you decide. Good. That's what I was thinking too. All right, let's reveal it.
Y'all are mean people who don't remember the people who taught and raised you as children.
Why didn't you say high school then?
Because the thing is, that's fresh enough for us that if we, I would put that even further personally. For the,
I mean,
like if I'm sure, like I've said, like first names. Yeah, no, absolutely not. But like,
I guess if I saw a picture of like a middle school teacher, I could probably remember.
yeah, I can't name any of my teachers out loud because I'd be spitting out last names.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know what I would put for that range, but
Yeah, that was part of my difficulties. I'm like, I don't want to go elementary school because that's like I thought that was going to skew too far into the forgetful because so long ago. I'm like, middle school we were developed enough.
true.
All right.
At least you didn't give them a point.
Yeah. I confused everyone. I was so bad at making it that I threw everyone off.
Yeah, huh. All right, I kind of see what you're saying, but I disagree with you entirely. And with that, the score has not changed whatsoever. It is still red team 6, blue team 2.
Ben understands me because both him and I had to kiss ass so we could hand our stuff in late.
You had to kiss who? Who were you kissing in middle school?
Adult people on their asses.
I was really just coasting in middle school.
Flip that.
I don't even know.
Give me 1 second, I gotta grab my phone to clip it.
Stop that. Okay, that means it is my turn. Give me a second to get over there.
While you do this, I might grab a 𝘠𝘬𝘮. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Mark, can I have a water too?
Another water for Charlie.
He didn't hear me. I'm gonna die.
Sorry guys, there's a really long walk from the tech booth to here.
I mean, I could just go get it.
Go get it well.
I don't want to be slurping water through the mic, but I am also thirsty.
It's a bad card.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go with ordinary or extraordinary.
Interesting.
Everyone look away.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
I thought Charlie was coming back sooner.
Everyone may look.
All right.
Oh, am I blocking the entire board with my body when I do that every single time? All right. Everyone look away, and Charlie, while looking away, lift up the shield so the audience can see it. And I need a refresher as well. I can look at it.
Behold!
Oh wait, that's right.
All right, and close it.
We can look again.
Can we look?
Yes, everyone may look. Everyone may look.
All right.
Ordinary, extraordinary.
Some may say extraordinary.
Yes.
and not extraordinary.
Because that's just like,
That's just more ordinary.
it's just a really normal.
We're not setting the scale that way.
Normal to more normal.
Round SpongeBob to round SpongeBob.
I am gonna go with a Jeep Cherokee.
I don't even know what a Jeep Cherokee is.
I doubt that.
The Jeep Cherokees I know, they're kind of bog standard, but they're not as bog standard as the Jeep Wrangler.
Of course.
The Wrangler certainly.
The Wrangler would be there,
Pretty ordinary.
but the Cherokee's pretty all right.
Substandard.
So-
Jeep right there.
I'm gonna say on the extraordinary ordinary scale, I'd say they're almost they're a little bit toward extraordinary, but they're Jeeps.
Alright, well, I'd say I know what size class the Cherokee is. My father owns a Jeep Compass at that rate, and I know the Wrangler is the standard operating procedure for Jeep. But I also know Mark's the one saying the words cars out loud.
So you have to factor in how much I do or do not know about cars.
I think just the fact that he put a modifier means it's more on the extraordinary side.
Yeah, which makes me kind of trust where Austin's thinking, kind of where his brain is. But we're not saying something exotic or old. Just a Cherokee.
I mean, a Jeep is already kind of extraordinary just compared to like a sedan. If you ask me, it's not even got doors, basically. Does it?
Cherokee has doors.
Okay, no. Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Wait, they have doors?
Ben sweats bullets listening to us talk about cars.
Ben did not like my statement.
We silence Ben and then talk about cars. That's the objective.
Personally, I would leave it on the ordinary side because it's not even like a standard off-roading Jeep, Cherokee. Cherokee's more of like a road Jeep.
Is it a V1 or V2 engine? Or V3?
Let's not get into these specifics. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference.
I don't think the audience will be entertained by us talking about cars.
What's the gas
I'm
mileage?
okay with whatever. I'll say whatever you put there.
I'm gonna stick with ordinary.
Ordinary? Alright, let's reveal it.
Ooh, very ordinary.
I thought it was pretty ordinary to see a Jeep. I thought the Cherokee was the most common model, but
I think Wrangler.
Wrangler is like the stereotypical one you see on every advertisement.
okay, Wrangler would have gotten us there.
Yes.
But, wow, okay, the blue team's catching up. I've been talking all this smack, but it is now 6-3.
All these defense points.
Yes. Yeah, to be fair, the blue team has not gotten within the wavelength slice once, but they are catching up.
All we gotta do is continue to throw you guys off so hard that you can't get defense points.
Charlie, it is to you, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah, because I
Oh
just
yeah,
won.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Little cheeky little bugger.
That's not good. That's not good. Maybe.
I can't wait for the post show where Ben rants at us about everything we said wrong.
You guys are in so much trouble.
All right.
If you insult the Jeep Cherokee one more time on this show, done for.
It was actually just Jeep weekend at the beach.
I'm gonna go
this past weekend.
useless in an emergency versus useful in an emergency.
All right.
Okay.
Spin around.
It's nice to play a game of this where my fighting abilities isn't part of the gameplay.
Your fighting abilities?
The past 3 times I've played Wavelength with you people, my fighting ability is put to the test when it comes down to landing on the wavelength.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Like the katana one.
Like the katana one. How easily I could kill Corey.
All right. 1 second.
Have a phone emergency while he's looking away.
Sorry, I
Change the board.
set it all to vibrate. I don't know why that's doing it.
Spin it. Make his hint useless.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Okay. It's kind of vague, actually. Emergency. What kind of emergency?
Like an emergency.
Yeah, what kind?
I'm notably bad at this game, so you know I don't think it really matters how much you think.
Okay. You guys should tell some jokes or something, Why?
No.
I have been thinking.
I'm gonna
of
put the
jokes.
pressure on. You gotta think
Everyone
of something that's
stare at
useful
him.
or useless in emergency.
I'm gonna stare at the battery level on your mic.
Come on, Charlie, you can do this.
We do
the
have a
pressure?
hard time limit on how long the stream goes, which is the battery life of these microphones. So,
Okay, okay.
These were the microphones I was looking to get myself for similar usage.
What's a hold up, man?
Wait, I'm close. I'm narrowing it in.
He's thinking about emergencies.
Emergencies.
I'm about to put you in emergency if you don't say a damn
He's trying to
answer.
make sure that when he says this is an emergency, he's not calling the ambulance on us.
Okay. Ben's having us do a little dance on screen.
Reminds me of the Adventure Time scene where it's the clambulance crashing in the post-apocalyptic zone. Ben gets me.
It's just a clam.
It's an ambulance with a giant clam on top, and then it crashes on a highway, and just starts screaming "clambulance," and then like the zombies of the Adventure Time world start trying to eat the vampire girl.
They try to eat the clam?
No, they were
What
attracted by
hell?
the noise.
Why make it a clam then?
I don't know why it's
Silly.
a clambulance.
What?
It's silly.
It's very silly.
Okay.
I remember it's a kid's cartoon.
Wait, you can eat clam, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
And crack it open.
I was thinking of oysters. You
Slurp
can
it
eat them too.
You can eat, yeah. You're stupid.
I should know this, but
Okay.
Yeah, clams typically aren't the one you shuck and eat on a day-to-day.
I'm gonna say roller skates.
The only possible use case I can think of for I need clarification. Skates or blades? Which one did you say?
No clarifying, no
I'm asking
clarifying.
which one he said.
he said roller skates.
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 Thank you. That's all I needed. The only use case I can think of is trying to get somewhere fast and then having to take the 3 to 5 minutes unstrapping them to actually be able to help in said emergency. So I'm gonna say they're quite useless in an emergency. Not an active hindrance. Actually, it's an active hindrance.
All right, Mark, what are you thinking?
My gut is telling me to put it more on the useful side.
Yeah.
Just because you can get around with them. You can.
We were
use them for
thinking of
container.
here, and he took a while to think of something. So I think he was trying to balance,
I think you're right.
and I think he would have said something way more useless if he wanted it that far over, like spaghetti.
Hey, someone's dying of hunger.
Yeah, that's. What am I gonna do with fucking wet spaghetti?
What am I gonna do with roller
Glass and
skates?
Pull out spaghetti.
Exactly. Okay.
Come the apocalypse, this man is not eating spaghetti.
It's just Thomas going down the street eating spaghetti, roller skating.
All right, let's reveal it.
Reveal that.
Okay. A point.
Another
for red.
point for us.
Another point for the good guys.
I mean, I think you can get around pretty fast on roller skates.
Yeah, but once you get to your location,
Yeah, at least you got there though.
Charlie, within that range, you could have said like a bike or something.
Bike is way more useful than roller skates.
I guess.
I was.
Yeah,
mixed
we're
up
looking on the
upside down.
useless end of it.
I have things mirrored from where I'm sitting.
yeah, it's just the sheer fact of having to.
It didn't take that long. It's not 3 minutes.
I don't know. I have to like sit down and like unclick the three of them and like rip both of them off.
Maybe. But like, have you ever been like walking somewhere and you're like, this would be so much faster on roller skates? Think of all the people you could be passing. Just,
I've never thought that in emergency.
I guess if there's stairs,
All right.
that would be bad.
You've got unknown
Or a downhill.
or famous.
Oh.
I was gonna think the standard person doesn't know how to roller skate.
Well, you put it.
Spinning the
you know, you put it
wheel.
in your emergency kit and you practice for the.
Close
For the
your
apocalypse.
eyes.
I did, at one point, try on rollerblades
Yeah.
All right.
at Ben's house.
You can
And
open them.
Was such shit at it, such terrible shit, and they videotaped all of us trying to use them, and I was Boo Boo the Fool on video.
All right.
So I then spent 3 weeks with the blades on, not uninterrupted, but I took Ben's rollerblades home
Yeah.
and would just wear them around the house to get used to them, so that would never happen to me again.
Did you get good at it?
I got better.
Nice.
Stopping still sucks, but you know,
Yeah.
you're trying.
All right.
That's what you gotta do, you know.
Mark. No. Rickshaw Billy's Burger Patrol.
One more time. One more time.
Rickshaw Billy's Burger Patrol.
I swear to God, if everyone starts yelling at me as soon as I said it about how famous and beloved Rickshaw's Burger Patrol is.
Rickshaw
Billy's.
Rickshaw
Billy's Burger.
Okay.
This guy's never heard of Rickshaw Billy.
Okay. Let me type it out into the prompt real quick.
Oh yeah.
Billy's
Thank you, my king.
Burger. Ben just said something that indicates to me that this might be a known thing that exists in the world. Clearly, I have never heard of this, but when I was typing out the prompt, Ben leans into my ear and goes, "Rickshaw's one word."
You don't know what a rickshaw is?
No.
I'm sure he's never had to write it before.
That's such an ominous hint.
A rickshaw is kind of like a carriage that's manned by a person.
There'd be like a music cue in a horror movie, right when he says that.
At risk of being a fool once more, I am keeping the red dial where it is.
I think statistically we kind of have to keep it where it is.
Yeah. A real quick round.
All right, I guess we're all locked in.
I
Let's
personally
reveal.
love Rickshaw Billy's Burger.
Yes! Oh, thank God!
And we got
That's a
the
win.
star.
Oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna be a fucking idiot.
I had to pull
That
out.
does get us a point.
I had to pull out a random band that I knew nobody in this room would know, and it was Rickshaw Billy's Burger Patrol.
Yes.
Oh,
Ben was
my
just judging
heart.
your spelling of rickshaw.
Okay. You see, I didn't know like a rickshaw was a thing, so.
I thought it was like a burger stand.
It's
No.
It is a kind of handheld cart that you move around that kind of hoists people.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a rickshaw.
You ever seen Indiana Jones?
Oh, yeah.
And the Temple of Doom. Remember the intro when they're doing the car chase and there's that guy and he gets hit. They push him with the car and he's like he's like dragging something. That's a rickshaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a person-drawn carriage. rather than
Oh,
personal.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've been on one of those.
All right, so that
No,
is a
I'm-
victory for the red team for me and
Game,
Austin.
game.
I actively know nothing about that band.
Exactly. Nobody does except for me, baby.
I was so damn scared.
I was gonna say Charles Mingus again just for you, but then I feel like you would have put it like over there. And I would have been like, no, that's not what I wanted you to do.
I would have corrected too far. You're right.
If you would have gone, Charles.
He would have been like, well, clearly he's overrated if everyone knows him.
Okay, so we have time for at least one more round. If you guys are down.
I am down.
Absolutely, a recovery round, so to speak.
Yes. Would we
I'm
like
warmed up
to
now.
switch up the teams?
What do we sure.
Who
Sure.
wants to be
Okay.
with me?
What'd you say?
Who wants to be with me?
Battling for Austin. Aha!
Oh,
It's always best 2 out of 3. That's right.
Oh.
A tie.
You know,
I get
I
Austin.
think I might have seen the strategy that Thomas had there.
Wait a second.
It was
In fact, I'm a little
flawless.
surprised you fell for it, Charlie.
I didn't know Thomas does that strategy.
Purely because I know Mark, do I know no one else would think that I'm copying it at any point in time?
Oh, you gotta put this on the edge there.
At no point anyone would ever dare think I'm only throwing paper. Because I can mix it up.
Yeah, you got me.
All right.
Thomas is legally allowed to mix it up. And the good thing about being here is you guys can't see this, but now my little webcam kind of looks like it's on that seat. So it's like I'm there.
Hey.
It's me. Lower, Charlie. Lower your hands.
All
Lower
right.
more. Low more. Low more. There I am. It's me.
What do you call
Yeah.
the like title cards for like YouTube videos and whatnot? Just like a quick reaction.
Thumbnail?
Thumbnails, thank you. I'm illiterate about the internet.
All right.
Understandable.
I guess you can go first since you lost, but I guess
Alright.
Thomas also lost. But
Well,
There's
you
now a
won, so
loser on
maybe
each
you go
team.
But also Mark won.
Yes. So
So there's more winners
So-
on that team. So.
yeah, rock paper scissors go first.
Austin, you take this one.
What's that? Oh.
Paper.
Ah.
That was intense. That was intense. All right, Charlie, we're going first.
Keep shifting the box. We're having
I'll
too much
shift you.
fun.
Yeah, can we tone down the merriment a bit? It's kind of ruining the camera placement.
I'm so jolly and jovial.
Okay, I like this one.
All right.
I can't wait for you to get a placement on the dial you did not want at all. That's what always
Possible.
happens. I pick one. I'm like, ooh, these couple of options would be so great.
Movie that Godzilla would ruin versus movie that Godzilla would improve.
Okay.
God damn it.
Which I feel like most movies would be improved by Godzilla, but let's see. No one look.
I'm not looking.
Just reading the rules for Pugopoly.
All right.
Loving, sturdy, playful, strong-willed.
What really makes you think?
Pugs.
All right.
All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let me think here.
Okay. Think of a movie.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Don't worry. Don't worry.
We're gonna have objects that chat can't see that I can talk about.
Show chat how this works.
Oh, no.
Here, hold on up. Right there.
It's weighted.
This is tricky because I feel like Godzilla improves most movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
It's hard to get that kind of dial in.
Chat couldn't see that at all, by the way. Let's talk about Austin.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Wow.
Choice.
For those who don't know, that's a movie where Nick Cage plays Nick Cage. And, well, there's more to it than that.
It's a very good movie. Don't want to spoil too much, but
Pedro Pascal's in it.
beautiful actor.
Truly handsome.
Describe the plot a little bit more while I'm typing. What's the problem?
So he's in a rough spot financially, and his agent's like, "Hey, there's this dude that wants you to do a birthday party. He'll pay you $1 million." It's like, a birthday party? I'm an esteemed actor. I don't want to do that. It's like, yeah, but it's $1 million, and you're like,
Okay, we're done.
So, okay.
I just need to type out the prompt.
He's also having a lot of trouble with his family.
True. There's
We
that
actively
too,
make
yeah.
fun of it while watching the
It's really a deep movie. Yes, for a little bit of background, this movie, I'm pretty sure it was a flop upon release.
Absolute
And
flop.
the trailers looked terrible. And the first time we saw the trailers, all of us were mocking it. And I went to see it alone in an empty theater. And I went, oh my God, this is the best movie I've seen in my life. And I immediately called all of my friends and were like, we need to go see this movie right now. Now
I did.
yeah, we have posters of the movie in this house.
I got it on DVD. It's a fantastic movie.
Wonderful. I've seen it like 5 times. And I don't,
Really?
Yeah, I don't rewatch movies often. I've seen that at least 5 times.
I've seen it 3 times, but I know I'm gonna watch it more.
But the topic is, would Godzilla improve or ruin that movie? Now, there's 2 kind of avenues I could see. Because it's hard to think of a movie Godzilla would ruin. So maybe Charlie said a historically very good and beloved video, knowing that any changes would ruin it. So it's actually on the ruin side. On the other hand, it is well known that the worst aspect of Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, by far, is the entire subplot about the spies. If they just removed that from the movie entirely, it probably would be a perfect movie. And if they replaced it with something to do with Godzilla, I could see that improving
Replace
the film.
Nick Cage's wife, Godzilla.
The role is exactly the same.
Yes. Godzilla is playing Nick Cage's wife.
That big car chase at the end, it would have really helped if Godzilla was stomping after him. Man. Charlie, can you move it to like 1? Actually, it's not good for you to move it. Austin, can you move it to like a quarter of the way up where on the side it is right now? So up a little more, up a little more, a teeny bit more. Keep going, stop. I'll move it this way a little bit. I'm backtracking, stop. Just a hair. I'm kind of stuck, but I think I'm gonna go with around there because it would improve my overall, like, yeah, this is the best movie ever. But it certainly wouldn't help the actual cinematic value of that film. So I'm gonna lock in right there.
Locking it.
Have you seen Unbearable Weight of Massive
No.
Talent? No. Okay.
It's kind of hard for Godzilla to truly improve a movie when he's not like fighting anything. Like this is just a cakewalk for Godzilla here. This movie is just
This
a
is just
cakewalk.
an intrusion on his part.
So I think it would take away a lot from this movie because I think Godzilla just wins no matter where his placement is.
It's like a fight.
You don't have to introduce him as a fight. What if he only comes in during the drug sequence?
That would be awesome.
What if they take drugs, Godzilla
I don't know.
shows
I
up,
feel
and
like
they
if
fully
you add
believe that he's
Godzilla
there?
to a movie, you got to make it a mainstay part of the movie.
Yeah,
Not
you,
necessarily.
Can you
Like, he's
imagine they
top
think it's
billing.
part of the trip, but he's actually there and he stays there for the rest of the movie?
They just sober up and he's still fucking
Like-
on the island.
-1, a wonderful movie. That's one of the Godzilla movies where I think Godzilla had the least struggle
True, yeah.
because it was just a movie about. But that was also a cinematic masterpiece.
I'm just surprised that you're taking this in the direction of like, how hard would this be for Godzilla to beat Nicolas
Well, 'cause
Cage?
it's a really short movie.
How hard would it be for Godzilla to beat the actor,
Godzilla
Nicolas
is
Cage?
known to destroy everything in sight.
So,
Like the drug cartel, the spies, the FBI.
like I said, Godzilla would just be an intrusion. I think he would just kind of be there, kind of a wet
So,
blanket.
I want to say to pull it
that's a way to put
on
it
this
there.
side.
All right.
All right,
We're good?
let's reveal it.
Locking in?
Oh
So close.
no! So
So
close!
close.
Let's fucking go.
Let's
All
fucking
Very-
go.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
go. All
I
right.
can't believe it. So,
Smoked like
near
a bitch.
perfectly neutral would be adding Godzilla to the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Because I'm thinking like, it's already a great movie. You know, how much better could it get? But it would certainly get a little better. Like, Godzilla would not be unwelcomed. You know? I didn't think about replacing the subplot with the spies with Godzilla. I think that is kind of an important aspect of the movie.
I disagree.
Yeah, I didn't expect any plot to be removed. I just expected Godzilla to come in, do what he does, which is wreak havoc. No one lives. The movie's over.
They re-released the movie with an extra hour of runtime and Godzilla.
Maybe like the cartel would end up, they'd like bond over a common enemy in Godzilla.
I would put my differences aside if
You watch Nick Cage do more drugs to maybe hopefully hallucinate Godzilla away.
That could work.
Well, that does now bring the score to 1 for the red team, 0 for the blue team, unfortunately.
Are we blue team?
We're blue team,
Okay.
yes.
So we got action movie and adventure movie.
All right.
We spin the wheel. I take a gander at the wheel. Pretty all right. So you all can look. All right.
It's interesting because the action and adventure normally go so hand in hand
Yeah.
as a genre.
It's hard to like know where the divider is.
Yeah.
I think violence is like the cutoff.
Yeah, how much violence you're really dealing with versus how much exploration.
Yeah. Like intensity. You know.
Total Recall, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, the Arnold one. Okay.
If it's Arnold, you know what direction.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we got a
Switch. Oh God, no.
I know,
Okay.
Austin didn't have to deal with switching seats before. Big change up.
Now I get to seat the entire time right here.
Total Recall, I would definitely say is certainly more of an action movie. It's more of a sci-fi movie than I'd even say it's even an adventure movie, which I think overwrites the kind of adventure genre part of it. So it's certainly an action movie. We do have a lot of plot points with the movie. For those of you who don't know what this movie is, look it up.
Can we take the bird off the box, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
And he's gone.
He'll never be seen again.
For those who didn't see, Austin threw it completely behind a couch, so it's now inaccessible.
Sci-fi elements. You waving your mom?
Waving at Ben.
Same thing.
I'm gonna have to stick because if I really had to think, I would be here all night.
All right.
It's not a thinking kind of stream.
Yeah.
More of a
No,
shoot from the hip kind of
I gotta vibe it. Gotta vibe check this card.
for sure.
Thought process is, Arnold Schwarzenegger with Total Recall. I believe, if I'm thinking the right movie, he's on Mars. Oh my God! That's the thing is he specifically said the Arnold Schwarzenegger one, and
That
I'm
is-
having trouble recalling that.
Is there more than one? I thought it was
I
just.
believe there's a remake.
Yeah.
Okay.
One, a newer remake one with a lot more. I want to say depth to it.
Well,
But with Arnold's certainly more of an action hero than he is an actor.
that's fair. He's certainly not an adventure movie guy. It's more of I don't know. Mark, have you seen Total Recall? Because I haven't.
Nope.
No. Okay. All right, blind leading the blind. I have seen the Rick and Morty episode Total Recall.
Oh,
So
are
we
we got
got-
based off that?
Yeah, we got that going for us. That's the episode with all the parasite imposter guys.
Okay, well, it sounds like an action adventure to me, so I would say it's slightly more on the adventure side. I think it's a little more middle of the road.
I can go with
Basing it off the Rick and Morty version alone.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
You can do it. Come on, you can do it. All right.
All right, let's reveal.
Reveal.
Whoa!
Nailed
Oh.
It's almost like the people that have seen this movie.
Holy
Oh my
crap.
gosh.
Riding high, me and Austin.
That was our first perfect four. Holy.
Wow. Holy crap.
It was either that or Fast and the Furious. Those were the only 2 action movies that popped in my head right away.
I would have probably put it
would've-
closer to adventure.
Oh,
Because
really?
there's a lot more travel in that.
I've never seen it. I just know they do stuff.
It's about the family they make along the
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
So.
I think when I think adventure movies, I think of a lot of traveling.
Okay.
So, wow, that brings it to 5-0. Sheesh. It is not a good night for the blue team.
Yeah, Charlie, get better.
Speaking of, it's my turn. Woo! Time to block the board again.
Hi, Mark.
Hello, everyone. Hello. All right, I'm gonna go with a quiet place on this side and a loud place on this side.
A good card.
Everyone look away, please.
Hard gulp.
Everyone may look.
We look at it like it's gonna have an indication.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Quiet place.
Ah, thank you. I also need to type some stuff in, so I'm gonna be doing this a moment. Loud place. And that is.
So Austin, for the viewers that haven't really seen Total Recall, I feel like you certainly remember more about it than I do, especially the Arnold version.
Yeah. So it's this guy. It's set in the future, and they started colonizing Mars. And there's this guy. He's got a really boring life with his smoke show of a wife somehow.
Smoke show.
And he's all bored, but he's been having these dreams about this random woman on Mars. And
Does he live on Mars?
No, he lives on Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough money for Mars.
Fair.
But he's dreaming about this woman. So then he finds out that there's this place and you can go and get you can have essentially a staycation, but like they jab your brain and they make you think you're there. Like they shoot, it's like, you're dreaming, but you're,
Yeah.
But he goes and he's like, I want to have a vacation on Mars with this woman.
So he knows it's a fake reality.
Yeah, but then he like wakes up halfway through and starts freaking out. He's like, he just goes bonkers, and then everyone's trying to kill him, but he's like, I gotta get to Mars.
I think I got it.
I'm really interested by this.
It's a good movie.
I'm gonna go with an empty, as in not crowded, empty movie theater.
It's a movie playing?
Yes.
Huh. Well, I feel like
Naughty.
All right, never mind. There's no movie.
no movie playing?
It's still clarification. Either way you spit it.
Well, now I gave 2 conflicting answers.
True.
So which one is it? Okay, well I guess it canceled out.
Empty movie theater.
Empty movie theater.
Being lack of people.
Lack of people. No people.
No
Movie
people
theater.
whatsoever.
Well,
You're
if
the only soul, I think.
I mean, that could be a wide range depending on if the movie's playing or what movie it is.
Space Odyssey.
Also, I feel like if a movie is playing, it doesn't really matter how many people are in it because everyone's trying to be as quiet as possible anyway. But he did specify empty, which would certainly lean on the quiet side. I mean, if you're in the hallways, it's pretty quiet. Mark, help me.
No.
Maybe you gotta like average it out over time, like heat map sound over time, average. I'll just say it's quiet. Pretty relaxing places. Again, it depends on the movie. But yeah, everyone's trying to be quiet, and it's already empty anyway, so it's just you. Actually, if you're in a movie theater by yourself, there's few places more liminal and surreal than an empty movie theater. That's like pin drop quiet. But then again, there are movies playing. I'll go there.
Are you locked in?
Yeah.
All right, when I'm in a movie theater by myself, I am actually screaming. Like I'm going bananas because I'm the only person in the movie theater, so I am screaming.
Yeah, the few occasions we've had being pretty much alone in a movie theater, we've always been Skinamarink,
Classic.
Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. We've been obnoxiously loud during that, us personally. That, and if the movie's playing for something like Oppenheimer, that is some ear-blowing out sound effects.
Well, you're going straight for Oppenheimer.
Well, I'm saying like that as an
like
example to
Swappenheimer.
give. It has variance, but like it could be that loud.
True.
I was thinking of the movie Oppenheimer. If that changes.
The
your
movie with
answer.
the atomic bomb blast.
Yeah.
I think we're good where we are on the.
I think I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
All right, you're going on to the louder side. All right.
Yep,
let's
reveal.
Oh.
Gets smoked like a brisket.
God, we keep
I was
missing
Not
each
even
other.
the two. So close.
I was hoping that saying empty as in not crowded would convey that this is like you are attending the movie while it's playing. You know, like there is a crowd expected to be there.
But then
As
it
in not
wouldn't be not crowded.
What?
Wait, so I'm there before everyone else?
No. So I said empty because that's easier for me to type on this prompt. What I meant to say was not crowded movie theater, which I think implies the movie is playing.
Oh, so there's people in the stands. Oh, like there's people watching it currently. It's just not crowded.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I use a little shorthand because it's easier for me to type. So that was my bad.
Nah, that's all right.
But
Got close.
that-
Yeah, second, we're close both times. We'll get
we
there.
were so close, in fact, that the score is now 6-0. It is a real nail biter.
I wonder what the common denominator is for the losing teams.
And I thought I was the one
Colleen
bad.
says, "What the hell? Not at all. You let the team down."
Thanks, Colleen.
Thank you.
Someone's on Team Red.
Thanks for the support. I'm trying to think of what place would be quiet. Oppenheimer. Atomic bomb blast in IMAX.
Well, I mean, if you're in an atomic bomb blast, it becomes quiet very quick.
True.
It's only loud temporarily.
You probably die before you even register the sound.
Probably, hopefully.
I don't know. I hope we don't really find out.
Chat, has anyone been nukes before?
Been to Nuketown.
You get nuked at the end of Nuketown, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes all that violence.
Gonna go with colorless, colorful.
Oppenheimer would be an interesting one for this. Because
That?
it's black and white color.
Don't give me any ideas, Chuck. All right, everyone looking away. Love to see that. Love to see that. Ooh. Can I give a little ooh? All right, everyone can look again.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna say Oppenheimer.
What?
Alright.
I am gonna say Oppenheimer.
What? You copied me. Huh?
Say about 50-50. I haven't seen Oppenheimer.
Oh. Wow. This.
I know it's black and white in color. And I know it's. I know it gets really saturated at some points. I'm locked in.
Oh, you locked in. All right. Well,
We did a whole Barbenheimer premiere, and I could not remember who was a part of it and who wasn't. So I really shot in the dark with Austin having seen this movie, huh?
I mean, I know the basic premise.
Nuke.
Nuke, and it's black and white in color sometimes.
Yeah.
is it half black and white?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
There's a lot of portions where it is black and white. Yeah.
It engrossed me so much that I didn't even notice.
Mark's colorblind.
Oh,
I'm color unobservant.
sad.
I think all of the scenes that were from Oppenheimer's perspective were color, and then if it was from like an outside perspective, it was black and white. Or maybe like
All the memes are from the scenes in color, so that's the
True.
only thing I retained.
that was the only.
The only
cultural
funny bits were
impact.
colorful.
So I'm inclined to go more colorful because I think more of the runtime was in color, and it's mostly like flashbacks and stuff that were black and white.
I agree. Let's reveal.
What?
2. Let's go.
Wow.
I couldn't think of anything a little bit less, so I'm like, if I shoot dead middle, I'm at least getting something out of it.
Ugh.
Well, that brings the score 8-0.
Give me my one.
We have not even gotten a 50-50 correct. But it is still anyone's game. It is the time of comebacks.
I think you guys scored in the last round than
Yeah.
I have this entire night.
Chad is agreeing that that is a tough one. That is a tough one to kind of get middling for.
Yeah, thank God you said the words Oppenheimer before I had to think about it, because
Put that in my head.
like the moment it hit almost dead center, I'm like, I have a golden piece.
All right, Charlie, take a card.
What else could it be? Wizard of Oz? Even then, that's just the beginning.
My other thought would have been a black and white movie that has more recently been rendered in color. Wizard of Oz was one of the things that was made black and white, and they colorized it.
Like a train arriving
real.
at the station.
They colorized the colorized part?
They
What?
Yeah.
That's wild.
They didn't reshoot the film. It's a black and white movie.
No, they.
That's how Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer did the Technicolor process.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first color movies. But they were
That's why it says shot in Technicolor in the beginning.
I just couldn't remember so vividly watching in black and white.
All right.
The first part is black and white.
yeah.
Maybe that's
first
what I'm thinking.
Exorcist.
Maybe that's what I'm
That,
thinking.
that's why that door shot is you blow people's fucking minds.
Charlie, we have to prove ourselves to Chad in this round. Okay.
I got
Chad's
it's,
talking a lot of trash, so we need to prove how good we are at this game. We let them get a little bit of a lead for comfort, and
Yeah.
now we're gonna clean sweep from
now
the
we
back.
go sicko.
Austin, who's never played before, me, who I've said many times I'm notoriously bad and don't like playing this game.
We gotta
Yeah.
get another ball juggler.
Thomas, if you beat me 10-0, you're no longer allowed to say you're bad at this game.
I think it's all Austin.
Okay.
I'm doing a lot better than last time. I gave fucking Mark the worst hints.
That was on me. If everyone in the room knows who Charles Mingus is, and I'm the only one, then I'll say it's on me.
Chat, what's your favorite Charles Mingus song? Let us know. All right, I'm being really picky. I'm cheating.
I think you need a little bit of picky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Admittedly, I threw one card away when I did the Oppenheimer one. I got one I didn't
I'm
like.
literally going through it like a book.
Okay. Chat says they don't know who that is. All right, we now have one vote in favor of not knowing who Charles Mingus, legendary jazz star, is.
Okay, I found one that I liked and now I lost it.
Come on, you can do it.
Okay.
Just choose the card. Charlie.
Luck of the draw. Oh, that's one of the worst ones. I don't know anything about that one either. So
Don't.
second luck of the draw.
God wills it.
Okay. Hot and cold.
Oh.
All right.
No one stopped me from
Spin
digging through
around.
cards. I'll point that out.
We were trying to buy you time to cheat.
All right. And flipping. No one look. No one look. Alrighty. All right. We're good. We're good.
All right.
Yeah, don't say.
I'm gonna go.
What the? Oh, I'm struggling with Photoshop right now.
I'll give Mark some time.
So Charles Mingus.
What is? So you said you liked what was this? The 25-minute long song?
Cumbia and jazz fusion.
Cumbia and jazz fusion. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like Monin. Asian fight song.
I like Haitian fight song. It's one of the ones I do know.
I actually haven't heard of these.
The clown is weird, but the instrumentals are better. But there's like a weird spoken word poem
Oh,
on
really?
top of it every so often.
I like shoot, Bugs. That's one of the songs.
Yeah.
Every now and then, a new album comes out, and I'm like, hasn't he been dead for 40
He's been
years?
dead for a couple of years.
They're finding some of his old stuff and just releasing it.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they're doing with SpongeBob. They're spitting on the creator's grave.
Yeah, there's like a new Sandy movie. There's gonna be a new Plankton movie.
There's a Sandy movie coming
Yeah.
out? Oh my
Charlie, we
God.
need to lock in.
Yeah.
Okay. So, no talking about Sandy. You need to be thinking hot and cold right now.
I'm gonna go. Okay.
Though, Thomas, the entire Sandy movie did leak on TikTok if you're interested. I am allowed to distract, but the person is supposed to be thinking isn't.
What's hot and or cold?
I'm gonna go with fresh McDonald's coffee.
Oh. Okay. Let me type that in here.
McDonald's does have iced coffee.
Shut your face. Shut your fucking Okay.
I'm more of an iced coffee guy. That's why I have to
Fresh
say
Mickey
that.
D coffee.
Yep.
Well, notably, there was a lawsuit specifically about fresh McDonald's coffee where it spilled on someone and gave her severe third-degree burns. And that actually caused warning hot liquid to be put on all coffee nowadays. So I would say that's pretty hot. But he didn't say surface the sun, you know. So, Austin, keep moving it this way. I'll tell you when to stop. Stop. Move your hand so I can see. Do like 4 degrees more this way. Never mind, stop. Okay, I'm locked.
You locked in?
I'm locked in.
What do you think?
I didn't know about the whole, like, someone
The
got
scorcher?
sued. Yeah, I didn't know someone got sued over McDonald's hot coffee.
You haven't heard of that?
No, I didn't know this.
It's one of the biggest lawsuits ever. In pop culture, that is, not like out.
It's not like I don't have.
Well, it wasn't like Supreme Court.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what
Actually,
Charlie was
that
thinking.
was.
He was thinking about
was?
McDonald's
Yeah.
coffee.
Oh, no way.
I don't know. If he wanted it to be hotter,
Maybe.
he would have said something way hotter.
True. That's so true. It is coffee, which, you know, hot to the mouth, hot to the touch. It's not like fire.
Yeah.
It's not an actual ignitable object.
Yeah. So I think we're good
I'm good to keep
with the
it.
50-50.
Chat,
Okay.
what's your favorite kind of coffee?
Ready for the reveal?
Yep. Please, 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 please. Oh,
Oh
yes!
my god.
I think that's 4.
No,
Is that 4?
No, that's a 3.
Is it 3? Okay, I can't. It's hard to tell from my
Might be
angle.
a 3.
Can we get a judge? Alright, I am the judge and I say that's a 3.
Do we still get the 50-50? Because like.
Yes, you do.
Okay, let's go.
Unfortunately.
Let's go.
Well, to be fair, no matter where we landed,
That
we
was
can't
pretty good.
win off. We can't win on a 50-50.
Oh, I know. But
So,
Well, that does bring the score 9-3.
hey, you're on the board.
We're on the
Yeah.
board.
It's not a blowout.
Fair and square, we're on the board.
You officially showed chat who's the boss.
Yeah, how about that, chat? Who sucks at this game now?
Yeah, let's antagonize our audience.
Plenty of streamers do that.
That's fair. Yeah, let's do it.
all right.
Chat,
I
you
hate
suck.
chat.
I'll go with this. Fantasy and sci-fi.
Ooh. I'm just trying to keep myself entertained now. I'm losing
right.
the buzz my monster gave me.
You all can look. Trying to think of a good one. Trying to think of a good one.
Fantasy or sci-fi?
Are we allowed to look?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm going all on a limb here, assuming you know this, but Terry Pratchett's Discworld series.
Okay. Okay.
What was it?
Terry Pratchett's Discworld series.
Discworld?
Discworld.
Oh, okay. I think I just Googled that the other day.
Thank you.
So, I don't.
Dang. Terry.
But if I were to go off the name alone, I would believe it's sci-fi. It doesn't sound the most sci-fi.
So remember that way
Because
sci-fi.
there's
this
a
way
lot of
space.
good pulls to like fantasy and sci-fi, like a lot of good hard pulls. So I'm almost certain it's not far end spectrum either
Yeah.
way. Because like you see something like Star Trek or some shit
like
like
Lord
that
of
for
the Rings.
sci-fi. Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
for fantasy. Yeah, there's a lot of good pulls for that. Discworld. That's so cool sounding. I wish I knew more about it. Mark, can you read off the name for me one more time?
Terry Pratchett Discworld series. Also, chat is threatening to dox us if you get this wrong. So.
Okay, chat. Okay, chat.
They didn't say if you get this wrong. They just threatened to dox us, so I'm imposing that.
Okay,
condition.
so they're just it's you. They
It's,
want you.
I will dox you if you get this wrong.
You know this side is sci-fi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I said it the other way before. Just a mess.
You have to establish a ticking
When,
clock.
when I think a Discworld,
Yeah.
I don't think fantasy.
That's very geometrical.
It's if it is
You know.
fantasy, it's like a flat Earth fantasy.
fantasy. But yeah, like disc. It sounds like flying saucer to me.
Yeah, I'm thinking like the Tron discs kind of deal, but if it was hard into the sci-fi, there's other options I would think to pull. But also, we're talking Austin, so anytime it reaches a media aspect with Austin, he's throwing some wacky ass thing at us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was an accidental god with the Arnold Schwarzenegger's last recall ball. Alright, so I think I'm gonna keep it.
You're gonna keep it where it is?
Yep.
Charlie, what are you thinking?
Discworld. See, disc sounds kind of sci-fi.
Yeah.
Sounds like flying saucer, kind of deal.
I agree.
But world sounds kind of fantasy. It sounds
They often have worlds in sci-fi.
true. That's all I have to work with.
Terry Pratchett does not sound like a fantasy name.
Well, would you
like
say
science.
J.R.R. Tolkien sounds fantasy?
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I was saying,
absolutely.
Tolkien.
Could you think of a better example?
Terry Pratchett.
All right, we're keeping it where it is.
More sci-fi?
More sci-fi.
All right.
Unless, okay, yeah, reveal it.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I
we're
didn't know
nowhere
it.
Close.
But yeah, I can imagine that throwing them off. If that was your idea.
Can you explain Discworld a little bit?
I can't explain it. It's too weird. But
wouldn't get
there are
it.
fantasy elements, but there's some sci-fi.
It sounds like a whimsical world.
It's full of whimsy, one might say. Yeah.
Well, the score does not change. It is 9
right.
to 3 still.
And we staved off death for another day.
Just barely. It's my turn.
It's all thanks to
Woo,
Discworld.
my turn.
If I had my phone on me, I'd be putting that in my notes right now.
Discworld?
Discord. Yeah, I want to figure out what the hell this is.
I swear, I just looked this up.
You can look it up after stream.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Look at this guy.
All right, we're gonna go with replaceable, irreplaceable.
Chapstick.
I didn't lose
Everyone look away. Everyone may look.
I forgot about my critical role there.
My microphone walked away. I had to chase him down. All right, give me a moment to think and type out these cards. Enter or something.
So, what do you call a? What do you get when you cross?
I'm gonna shoot you with a gun.
Okay. Ooh, all right. I have the cards set up. Back to me. Good banter, everyone.
Well, he started. I wasn't going to interrupt him.
I did think of something eventually.
No, you didn't.
Well, it's too late.
Replaceable? Or
He's still thinking. Say it.
What do you get when you cross a deer and a ghost in like an Asian kind of continent in a more forested area?
All right, we're stopping this joke.
What? Bamboo. Bamboo. Never mind.
I got it.
You better get to your car quick.
I'll see you in the parking lot.
I know where you live. About to make you into an Asian-themed ghost.
Yikes. Oh, this is tough. I'm sorry. I should have chose a different card. This card sucks.
I'm gonna blow you up.
All right, I'll think of another joke.
All right. I wish you would.
We've had enough jokes tonight. Talk about politics.
I think we should be getting serious now.
It's like the charity stream sound corner.
What's that?
What? Oh, okay, I remember.
I won't elaborate. That is just for you two.
I am going to go with the Milky Way galaxy.
Really makes you think.
Milky Way galaxy?
The Milky Way galaxy.
Gives you a big.
For replaceable or irreplaceable? I mean, it's certainly hard to get another one if we lose this one. But, you know, if time is secular, we have a fair amount coming. I'm trying to think of something more irreplaceable, actually, than the Milky Way galaxy. Like old family photos could, you know, might have backups or something, or like you could, you know. This seems like something you just go all the way to the right with.
Certainly could.
That's your prerogative.
Like we're in the Milky Way galaxy.
Really?
Yeah, like we don't.
For those non-astronomers out there.
I'm gonna go
For those
right,
not in the know.
right here.
But we're steadily approaching the Andromeda galaxy.
All right, right or left?
What do you think, Tom?
I mean, there's really.
We can't
only-
really. We're not winning regardless.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so-
This doesn't really matter where we place, so I'm just gonna go with the statistical
Yeah.
end there.
All right.
Mark could have said the observable universe, which is even more irreplaceable than the galaxy.
I
itself.
guess.
I guess.
All right. Open.
Let's
her up.
reveal it.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
That's
guess
yeah.
2 points.
Yeah, it was. That looks like it's 2 points.
Yep.
It was split, so I just chose a side.
All right. Cool. Woo! I was on the right train of thought.
The Milky Way galaxy, the most replaceable and yet the most irreplaceable thing ever.
Yeah, even if you went for more, nihilistic, like all islands anyway.
There's so many galaxies out there that
Infinite
could
galaxies.
infinite multiverse. You go
Yeah,
full
yeah,
multiverse
yeah.
theory on our ass.
I still get points.
Still would have worked. But all right, the comeback train's coming. It is now 9-5. You guys better watch out.
Working 9 to.
It is now to Thomas.
Unforgivable. Forgivable. Everyone can look again.
All right.
Seems like a hard one.
I'm gonna test some allegiances here. Hoping we all feel in the same way about the Holocaust.
What?
Yes. So we're going to ignore statistics and
Yeah.
we're just going to keep it on this
Yeah,
side.
stick to that side. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's root for the win.
All right.
For those of you who looked away, the moment I revealed the 4, I stared straight at Ben and went,
We know what I could say.
Well, and a solid 4 to end it off. Very nice, very nice.
I didn't want to leave any doubt in anyone's head.
I wanted to win this.
Okay. Well, it is 9:55 right now.
Good
I don't think we have time for another game, unless you guys played to 5 or something. Or we could probably just call it early if people have work. How are the contestants feeling?
Let's call it.
Let's call it? Okay. I think that seems fair. Well, thank you for coming, everyone. Thank you to chat for participating.
Thank you for berating the opponent team. I respect and appreciate chat.
Red team is completely undefeated. Red
Yeah.
team is a menace.
But we got some points.
We did, yes, across both games.
Austin, who has never played this game before, dominates.
Yeah, Austin, you killed it this game.
I'm crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm bonkers, dude.
special thanks to 𝘧𝘳𝘰𝘮𝘮 as well.
May he rest in
And
peace.
that's it. We're stopping right now. Goodbye.